Shabbat Shalom, everyone. Live from beautiful Pomona, California, in the heart of the San Gabriel Valley, we present Family Shabbat with Cantor Paul. Rabbi Kupitz is in New York City this weekend with some of our teens exploring Jewish New York. So it'll just be me today and whoever else joins us here in our sanctuary. We're going to get started with a couple of songs that I think many of you know. Feel free to sing along and stamp your feet, clap your hands, do what you need to do. Friday, 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 Friday night when the sun goes down. Friday, 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 Friday night when the sun goes down. What a wonderful Shabbos sound, singing, dancing all around. Friday, Friday night when the sun goes down. First thing we do is light the candles. We light the candles. We light the candles on Shabbat. Light the candles, gotta light the candles. We light the candles on Shabbat. Friday, 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 Friday night when the sun goes down. Friday, 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 Friday night when the sun goes down. What a wonderful Shabbos sound, singing, dancing all around. Friday, Friday night when the sun goes down. Second thing we do is drink some juice. After we say Kiddush, we drink some juice on Shabbat. Drink some juice. After we say Kiddush, we drink some juice on Shabbat. Friday, 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 Friday night when the sun goes down. Friday, 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 Friday night when the sun goes down. What a wonderful Shabbos sound, singing, dancing all around. Friday, Friday night when the sun goes down. After we drink our juice, we eat some challah. Ooh, we can do that. It's after Passover. After we say the bracha, we eat some challah on Shabbat. Eat some challah after we say the bracha. We eat some challah on Shabbat. Friday, 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 Friday night when the sun goes down. Friday, 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 Friday night when the sun goes down. What a wonderful Shabbos sound, singing, dancing all around. Friday, Friday night when the sun goes down. We say Shabbat Shalom to everyone in our home. We say Shabbat Shalom on Shabbat. Say Shabbat Shalom to everyone in our home. We say Shabbat Shalom on Shabbat. Friday, 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 Friday night when the sun goes down. Friday, 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 Friday night when the sun goes down. What a wonderful Shabbos sound, singing, dancing all around. Friday, Friday night when the sun goes down. Goes down. Bim bam, bim bim bam, bim 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 bam, bim bam, bim bim bam, bim 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 bam. Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat 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 Shalom, Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat 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 Shalom, Shabbat Shabbat. Shabbat, Shabbat, Shalom, Shabbat, 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 Shalom, Shabbat, Shalom, Shabbat, Shalom, Shabbat, 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 Shalom, Shabbat, Shalom, Shabbat, Shalom, Shabbat, 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 Shalom. Bim, bam, bim, 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 bam, bim, 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 bam. bim bam, bim 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 bam, bim 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 bam. I got that Shabbat feeling up in my rosh, up in my rosh, up in my rosh. I got that Shabbat feeling up in my rosh, up in my head today. I got that Shabbat feeling down in my reglaim, down in my reglaim, down in my reglaim. I got that Shabbat feeling down in my reglaim, down in my reglaim to stay. I got that Shabbat feeling deep in my lev, my heart, deep in my lev, way down, deep in my lev. I got that Shabbat feeling deep in my lev, deep in my lev to stay. I got that Shabbat feeling, Bichol Goofy, got it, Bichol Goofy. All over my body, got that Shabbat feeling. It's Bichol Goofy to stay. I got that Shabbat feeling all over me, got it all over me, all over me. I got that Shabbat feeling all over me to stay. Whoa, 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 whoa. Yeah. Well, welcome everybody. If you're online with us or here at Temple Beth Israel, we're going to get started with our actual Shabbat evening tefillah, our worship, with the blessing of our Shabbat candles. So Marcus will pan over there to the candles and we'll say the blessing together. If you happen to have a Mishkan tefillah for children, which is our Siddur, our prayer book for this evening, here in page 6. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kiddushanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu lehadlikneh shel Shabbat. Baruch atah Adonai, our God and God of our ancestors, ruler of the universe, we bless you, for you make holy us with mitzvot and teach us to light the lights of Shabbat. Continue on the following page with the welcoming of Shabbat as if she were a bride or a queen, with the words of Lecha Dodi. Lecha Dodi, likrat kala, p'nei Shabbat, nekabla, Lecha Dodi, likrat kala, p'nei Shabbat, nekabla. Shabbat shalom, Shabbat shalom, Shabbat shalom, u'mevorach. Shabbat shalom, Shabbat shalom, Shabbat shalom, u'mevorach. Lecha Dodi, likrat kala, p'nei Shabbat, nekabla. Lecha Adoni, likrat kala, B'nei Shabbat nekabla. Now that we've welcomed the Shabbat bride, we can begin our service in a more formal way with the words of Baruch Hu. If you are following along, we can resume on page 18. Lai la 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 la. Lai la 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 la. Lai la 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 la. Lai la 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 la. Ya la 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 la. Lai la 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 la. Baruch Hu et Adonai HaMevorach. Baruch Adonai HaMevorach, HaMevorach le'olam va'ed. HaMevorach, HaMevorach le'olam va'ed. Page 21. Who paints the world? Who finds the perfect colors? The orange of the sun, the white of the clouds, the red of the bird's feathers. Who paints the world? Who finds the perfect colors? The silver of the stars, the gray of the moon, the yellow of the owl's eyes. God is the artist who loves to paint the world. God is the one who finds the perfect colors. God is the one who mixes the blue of the day with the black of night and creates the beautiful colors of the evening. Baruch atah Adonai, ha'ma'ariv aravim. Baruch atah Adonai, who creates the night. We continue with the words of Shema Yisrael. If it's your custom to stand, you may do so. Page 28 and 29. Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. 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 Baruch Shem Kevod Malchuto Le'olam Va'en. Baruch Shem Kevod Malchuto Le'olam Va'en. Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. If you're standing, you may be seated. Love Adonai your God with all your heart and with all your soul and with all your might. Take these words I command you today and keep them in your heart. Teach them to your children. Speak of them. Teach them to your children. Talk about them in your home and on your way, before you go to sleep and when you wake up. Put them as a special sign on your hand, and make them a symbol on your forehead. Write them on the doorposts of your house and on your gates. Remember and follow all of my commandments, and be a holy people for your God. I am Adonai, who freed you from slavery in Egypt to be your God. I am Adonai, your God. Adonai Elohechem Emet. So we did just celebrate our Litziat Mitzrayim, our going out from Egypt, with the Passover holiday that just concluded earlier this week. But we remember the Exodus from Egypt every service, morning and evening, with the words of Micha Mocha, what we call the Song at the Sea. So let's sing that together. And if you're with us in the book, on page 32. Mi chamocha, ba'Elohim Adonai, mi kamocha, nedar b'kodesh, norati lot, osei feleh. Mi chamocha, ba'Elohim Adonai, mi kamocha, nedar b'kodesh, norati lot, osei feleh. Malchutcha ra'u banecha, Bokeam livnei Moshe u'Miriam. Ze'eli, anu. Ve'amru Adonai, imloch le'olam va'ed. Mi chamocha, ba'Elohim Adonai, mi kamocha, nedar b'kodesh, norati lot, osei feleh. Morati lot, osei feleh. Norati lot, osei feleh. We continue now with a couple of selections from our Amidah, our standing prayer. So if you're comfortable standing where you are, you can do so. And we'll start off with the words of Adonai Sevatai Tiftach. We're on page 38, and then we'll go to 40 and 42 if you're following in our books. Adonai sefatai tiftach ufi yagi tehilatecha. Adonai, open my mouth so that I can pray to you with all my heart. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu, Velohei Avotenu V'imotenu, Elohei Avraham, Elohei Yitzchak, Velohei Yaakov, Elohei Sarah, Elohei Rivka, Elohei Rachel, Velohei Leah. Baruch atah Adonai, Magen Avraham, Ve'ezrat Sorah. Blessed are you, Adonai, our God, and the God of our fathers and mothers. You are the God of Abraham, the God of Isaac, the God of Jacob, the God of Sarah, the God of Rebekah, the God of Rachel, and the God of Leah. Baruch atah Adonai. Bless you, Adonai. You are Abraham's shield and Sarah's helper. So we're going to move in just a minute to our story, but first we'll sing our Torah song, Eitz Chaim hi lemachazikim ba. It is a tree of life to those who hold on to it. Eitz Chaim hi lemachazikim ba, bitomcheha me'ushar. Eitz Chaim hi L'machazikim ba פתאום מאושר. שלום, 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 shalom, shalom. It is a tree of life to those who hold fast to it, and all of its supporters are happy. It is a tree of life to those who hold fast to it, all who embrace it are happy. Shalom, 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 shalom. So this is a story called King Solomon and the Bee. One day, King Solomon lay in his garden under a fig tree for an afternoon nap. Barely had he closed his eyes when a bee came buzzing by. It landed on the king's nose and stung it. Ouch! Solomon leapt up. The pain in his nose was sharp, and in moments his nose had swelled and turned as red as an apple. He looked around for the culprit, but she had already fled from him. In his anger and pain, he summoned every bee and wasp and mosquito, all the insects that bite, to gather before him. Soon the garden was filled with these creatures. Each queen bee came with her workers. There were swarms of gnats, clouds of mosquitoes, companies of yellow jackets. The buzzing grew louder and louder as they tried to find out from the others why the king had called them all. "What is this?" they hissed. Finally, the king cried out, "Silence!" He pointed to his nose. It was now bigger than a grapefruit. "Who has done this to me?" he asked in a stern and pained voice. A murmur arose among the insects. "Who could have done this to the king?" they buzzed. Suddenly, a little bee left her swarm and flew toward Solomon. "I am the culprit," she admitted. "You dared to sting the key?" Solomon roared like a lion. "I am a young bee, and I cannot always tell the difference between a flower and a nose. I'm truly sorry, O king. You have such a beautiful nose, as sweet as honey." "And your tongue is as sweet as honey," said Solomon, slightly amused at the tiny bee's use of flattery in her defense. "May my sin be as small—" Oh, wrong voice. "May my sin be as small in your eyes, the king, O king, as my understanding is small. Forgive me, O sire, and I promise you that if ever the day comes when I can be of service to the king, I will be there, tiny and insignificant as I am." The king was amused by the bee's impudence. "How could a little bee such as yourself ever be of service to me, the king?" Solomon said. "But I admire your courage, little creature, and because of that, you may go free." Before the king could utter another syllable, the bee had disappeared. "Imagine such as that one being of help to the king." Solomon was so amused by the little bee that he let all the other insects leave in peace too. But in a few days' time, the king's nose had returned and resumed its normal shape, and he forgot all about the brave little bee and her promise. Many, many days passed. Now there was a great excitement in King Solomon's court because the Queen of Sheba was coming for a visit. She had heard tales of king's wisdom and was making the long journey of 7 years from her kingdom to his so that she could test his wisdom. She came prepared with the most difficult riddles for this test, as well as with many servants and even more gifts. The Queen of Sheba was as intelligent as she was beautiful, and her riddles sorely tested Solomon's wisdom, for he had been able to answer every one so far. But for the last riddle, she had gathered all her youths and maidens before the king and rose. Each one was holding a bouquet of flowers. All of these bouquets but one were handcrafted in her kingdom, and so well crafted that they appeared very real. There was only one bouquet that was real, though. The queen's test was that Solomon must identify the one bouquet from where he stood. Solomon gazed out over all these youths and maidens and all their bouquets. He was worried, how am I going to pick the right bouquet? They all appear so real, especially at this distance. Solomon was very distressed by this last puzzle. He was afraid the clever queen had finally outsmarted him. Then the king became aware of a loud buzzing by his ear. He turned to look, and suddenly his face brightened. It was his friend, the brave little bee, making good on her promise of all those months ago. "Do not worry, O king. Follow me and see where I land," said the little bee. With the confidence he had not felt before, the king said to the Queen of Sheba, "You have presented me with a very difficult riddle, O queen. But of course, I can show you which is the real bouquet of flowers." And much to the surprise of the queen and her court, Solomon walked down the rows of her youths and maidens until he stopped before one youth in particular. "This is the real bouquet," he said, pointing to the one on which his friend the bee has landed. And so the little brave bee repaid her debt to the king, and the Queen of Sheba was forced to agree that King Solomon was the wisest ruler in all the world. And indeed, he was. The end. So we're going to conclude this evening with our traditional blessing. If you are there with your parents or other people you love, I invite you to come a little bit closer. Yevarechecha Adonai v'yishmerecha. May God bless you with good and keep you safe. Ya'er Adonai panav elecha v'chuneka. May God be with you and be kind to you. Yisa Adonai panav elecha ve'yasem lecha shalom shalom. May you always know that God is close, and may God give you the gift of peace. Amen. Shabbat Shalom, everyone. Thank you so much for joining with us this Friday. We look forward to seeing you again next month. I believe it's May 9th, but I'm not sure. But the second week in the month of May. Have a great Shabbat, have a great week, and we'll see you soon. Shabbat Shalom.